We'll start this news from the local extent meeting on the National Fiscal Consolidations Commissions. On regional news, 2 people died in a car bomb attack in Mogadishu, capital of Somalia.
In the framework,
welcome if you join us to start this news. Information that just arrived from the presidency tell us that tomorrow the president will preside the framework of the celebration of the 40th anniversary of the RPP and 25th anniversary of the Aba Peace Accord. The President of the Republic, Mr. Ismail Omar Guelleh, will begin a series of meeting and exchange with all the active forces of the nation. The head of state will begin tomorrow at the presidential palace this series of consultation with the representatives of the political parties, Djiboutians majority as well as oppositions. During this meeting, President Ismail Omar Guelleh will not fail to discuss the evaluation of the national and regional political landscape. It will make a general inventory of the situation of our country and will focus especially on the effort undertaken by its successive governments in the key area of national cohesion and socio-economic development. As part of the extensions of the new National Tax Consolidations Commission set up in 2018, the member of the committee held a large meeting within the premises of the Chamber of Commerce.
Popularization of the new National Commission of Fiscal Conciliation put in place in 2018, in which sits within the mediator. The members of the said committee held an enlarged meeting within the local Chamber of Commerce this morning. Participated in this sensational meeting chaired by the Ombudsman Republic, who is also chairman of the Tax Conciliation Commission, Dr. Qasim Ishaq Osman, Mayor of Djibouti City, Madam Fatuma Osman, President of the Commune as well as the Prefecture of Djibouti City, and sub-prefectures. This meeting also saw the participation of the RTD and La Nation. The objective was to highlight the role and missions of this commission to find solutions on the tax disputes between the administration and the administrator, and especially of its limits, and to pass the message through the elected representative and the representative of the state to the citizens and by the media. The establishment of the commission branched in the sub-prefecture of the capital and the implementation of a communication strategy to popularize the task of the Conciliation Commission to the public were widely discussed during the meeting. The technical committee to prepare the contents of the message intended to popularize the mission of the National Commission to the public has been appointed. It will be composed of representatives of the members of the whole town of the Djibouti Prefecture, the RTD in the direction of taxes. The mediator of the Republic, Dr. Qasim Ishaq, who is also chairman of the Tax Conciliation Commission, welcomed the participants. He called for the commitments of all members and participants for success different missions and the Conciliation Commission to find solution between tax disputes.
The National Commissions of the Communication held yesterday its said a meeting of conciliations with the press. Djibouti as whole presided over by the President of the National Commission, Mrs. Ulufa, in the presence of the members of the Commission, the editors and directors of the newspapers.
The Commission of the Communication held yesterday its seat a meeting of consultation with the press Djibouti as a whole, chaired by the President Mr. Ulfa Ismail in the presence of the members of the Commission, the editor and directors of the newspapers, as well as the elected representatives of the people took part in this meeting. The objective is to recall the missions and roles of CNC in the regulation of media landscapes. After a rich and informative debate between the members of the CNC and the representative of the press organ, it was agreed that a law will soon see the light of day for the issuance of a national press card and the evaluation of the profession of the press journalist. In her words of welcome, Mrs. Ulufa Ismail Abdou said she was ready to work with the Djiboutian media to achieve their goal.
During her speech, Mrs. Ulufa Ismail Abdo said that she was ready to work with the Djiboutian media to achieve their objective and give all her support all workers in the media. The Joint Military Academy located in the city of Arta today welcomed the morning of the French Divisional General Laurent Michel, commander of Guyane Military School and commander of the Infantry School of the French Army.
The Inter-Army Military Academy that locates in the city of Arta has welcomed today in the morning the French Divisional General Mr. Laurent Michel, commander of the military schools of Guyane and commander of the Infantry School of the French Army. This visit is part of the partnership between the Academy and the Dragoon Infantry Inter-School. The partnership signed in 2016 between the two institutions of military training allows cooperation in the fields of military training. Currently, the students of the institution participate jointly in exercises that begin on January 24 and will end on February 5, 2019. This partnership is a major asset in that it allows Djiboutian officer cadet to start working in the inter-army and inter-allied environment. These exercises are an opportunity to deepen and strengthen the military knowledge acquired at the academy and better prepare future officers in Somalia in the frames of the France.
General Director of the Arta Academy said that this partnership is already 4 years old. This partnership is an example of the military cooperation and cordial relation that exists between the two countries.
The Director General of the Arta Academy said that the partnership between EAE and AMIA is already 4 years old. This partnership exemplifies military cooperation and cordial relations exist between the two countries.
As part of the Price and Quality Control campaign, a team of inspectors from the Ministry Delegate of Trade in collaboration with the Prefecture and National Gendarmerie launched large-scale anomalies spot checks all the national levels. The main objective of this mission is to ensure, on the one hand, compliance with the prices approved by the Ministry of Health, to inspect the quality of established. During this operation, Ministry inspector found the different anomalies of the health. During this workshop jointly organized by many ministers, the cancer of trace to the cancer is one of the dangerous of the health of women. On regional news, at least 2 people were killed and 5 wounded today in a car bomb attack in Mogadishu near the Somali minister. The vehicles was parked in a service station in front of Ministry, said Mohammed Abdullahi Tullah, a regional security officer. He was hiding inside the gas station when he exploded. 2 civilians were killed and 5 others wounded, he told the news conference. According to Tahir Aden, a witness, one of 2 killed is a woman who sold tea near the site of the explosions. It was a very strong explosion, but quickly it did not cause a fire that would have destroyed the service stations, and the number of casualties is minimal. He added. On international news, while hundreds of animals could be infected with swine flu in several European countries, Denmark is building a fence on its border with Germany to stem the spread of the disease.
Den avviennistid hobs to stop German wine from crossing the border and ruining the economy. The border fence has attracted a considerable criticism for practical as well as a political reason. Denmark began construction of its controversial wine fence on the German border on Monday. Denmark exports about €4 billion of pork each year and warns that if its disease crosses the border, it will have to immediately halt no European Union export, which make up almost half of that amount.
Here we arrive at the end of this news edition. Thank you for watching us. Goodbye.